you through it.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the SDFC Fancast.
Wow, man, freaked out!
You trying to be everybody's friend? Don't give a fuck about you right now.
Whammy!
First of all, this is a big story, dude.
Hell
Read
yeah.
the papes.
Woo!
This is a New Year's episode, and I gotta say, personally, dude, I really love that Clint Dempsey one. And Trev, I love that you use it sparingly. Like it's so perfect. That's such a good soundbite, in my opinion. I love it. Dude, really good. But no, we're we're right in the midst of the holidays. It's after Christmas, but I still have my Christmas tree up because it's before New Year's. So, I'm not a Grinch, not a curmudgeon. Chris, what I look like Scrooge, Ebenezer himself? I'm not.
A little bit. Yep.
Ah, dang it. I didn't think I looked that British. Anyway. But no, we've been hanging out. There has been no Chrome balls or anything like that. There's just been some signings for San Diego F.C. So we'll just talk about some personal stuff. We'll talk about everybody's Christmases. I want to start with the person that has children. Keegan, how was I don't care about your Christmas. How was your kid's Christmas? Because that's the only thing that matters.
I care about your Christmas.
That is, it's just the kids. It was good. Went up to Christmas Eve. We went up to my brother and sister-in-law's house. I had a lovely dinner up there. Opened some gifts. Kids played. Driving to Temecula though is a pain, man. It is. It took us like an hour. It's not enjoyable. But other than that, it was great.
And like
Then,
it keeps backing up like
once you get
sooner
to like
and sooner. It's like sooner or
yeah.
later you're gonna get before the Rainbow Bridge and you'll be like, we're not even to the Rainbow Bridge, dude. How is there already traffic?
We call that
Yeah.
the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Right,
I was
Colin?
just about to say, yep. No, it's
Nice.
like the traffic from the 78, then it breaks up a little bit, and then once you get to Khazad-dûm, there's some traffic, and yeah. But it worked out. It was fun. And then we had a lovely Christmas morning. Went over, saw producer Trev, other brother Travis, his family, my parents' house, had some brunch, did some gifts. And then we had Christmas dinner here at my in-laws at our house. My parents came as well. It was good. Kids had a lot of fun. They opened some great gifts. I finally just now got around to putting together their trampoline. I'm happy to say I did it.
Oh,
That's a rite of
All by
passage.
you are a brave man. You are
Yep.
a brave man.
I did
When
it
can we
all by
come jump on the
myself.
trampoline though? But like as an
Anytime.
adult.
Yeah.
Does it have
I-
like a net around it, or is it just wide open?
Yeah, no, it has a net.
That's
And
smart.
then-
That's smart.
Just filled with testosterone because there is we've had a bunch of limbs that have been hanging over all our trees. So I got the chainsaw out. There's just no better feeling as man than just getting a chainsaw and just grinding trees down, throwing limbs. And
You know
it's
what I
really great, just
pictured? I
challenging
pictured-
the earth.
I pictured Keegan with dude, seriously, take this, Mother Nature. Dude, I like pictured Keegan and he would jump on the trampoline and then he'd get high enough to cut a branch and then he'd jump down and then cut another branch.
All right, have you been
Keegan
watching
would-
me?
He would do something goddamn stupid like that.
Dude, and you know what? He would pull it off and then backflip and act like it was no big deal.
Yeah.
That's
That was
Keegan.
rude,
That's a
but I was
Keegan
rude
move.
with an idiot.
Exactly.
And then I'd set the chainsaw down and then step on it. I'd go through all that and cut my
Yeah.
foot off. No, but it was good. So yeah, had a nice day today. With the kids, just did stuff around the house, but it was enjoyable. Call, how was your Christmas?
Oh, it was pretty sweet, man. It was mellow. It was the first year since we've been here that we haven't had a white Christmas. So
I
that
was just gonna
little
ask if it
disappointed.
was a white Christmas.
little disappointing. It's a bunch of bullshit, Mother Nature. We need it, but it's still, it was
Keegan's
nice.
too busy ruining Mother Nature with his chainsaws. He's ruining all
Yeah.
the snow.
Take it out
Gotta
of me.
challenge her, man. Teach her who's
Guilty by
boss.
association. They've heard of your deadly deeds, so they're taking it out on me. But yeah, so it was just Jessica and I, my wife. We just did our gifts together. We don't have any kids. We just have some animals. So of course the little animals have their stocking with all their little favors, and then wife and I did our stuff, and we went over to our the elders, as you might have heard, from time to time. We went to their house for a little bit, and Jessica made egg rolls, about 40 of them. Took those down. So yeah, not all 40 of them, but. And then watched a little bit of Christmas football, which was nice to have on, and kind of just, it was a nice, mellow, relaxing Christmas, man.
Nice.
Chris, how about you? Christmas.
Nice. Jesus.
Jesus.
Yes, dude, he was on it. Producer Trevor, the man. Christmas is good. Also went up to Temecula. There was absolutely no traffic, so I don't know what Keegan's talking about. It was smooth sailing.
When did you leave? What?
Chris is
went
like,
up-
I
left you probably
drove
like
at 4 in the
noon.
morning.
I was gonna say 4 a.m.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
2 a.m. but-
There's no traffic at 4 a.m. Keegan, what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
What are you talking about, man?
Fun.
It was like 11 o'clock on Christmas Day. You went on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, though,
I went
right?
Christmas Eve afternoon
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
see, I don't
so-
think people are driving much on Christmas Day.
Yeah, bruh.
Went up there, had Christmas with the in-laws. It was dandy. Had a good time. Then went back to Temecula yesterday for my family's Christmas. Also a good time. Don't have a whole lot to say
Nice.
other than Colin, congratulations on winning fantasy football, our league.
Well,
Ooh.
what if I'm not one yet, my friend?
Well,
You jinxing
Brock
him?
Purdy could get a case of the flu. I still need my quarterback to go out there and have himself a good showing. So we'll see. But thank you. I mean, looking good.
he's like
Yeah,
99% to win. And I won a different league, fantasy football, my keeper league.
Oh.
So
Nice.
Congrats.
yeah,
It's always fun.
beat Sweet Kale Beck. Yeah, other than that,
I like it. There's been a lot of fantasy football talk around these parts. My dad was here, and he is in the Super Bowl in his 2 leagues, so he's very proud of that. He's told me that like 5 times this past week.
It's tough
Did
to
you
do,
know
man.
that
It's a
I'm
grind.
in the Super Bowl for both of my leagues?
does he call it the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
That's cute.
I know.
Like
I know. Dude,
everybody else calls it the
Championship.
championship, but that's cute that he calls it the Super Bowl.
Oh, dude, they're old school. My Aunt Dave, the leagues that he did, like they did the first like draft boards back in the like late 90s. He would have it at his house and like had a big cork board and put it up there. And then I would be called a nerd because I liked computers. All right, whatever. Anywho's,
How about you, Nathan? How
I was
your
just about to
Christmas?
be sarcastic and be like, thanks for asking. My Christmas was good. No, it was great. Julie and I hung out. We did Christmas Eve at Julie's folks' place in Escondido, and that was amazing. I actually got some wonderful Christmas presents. I got an immersion blender, and I have wanted an immersion blender for so freaking long. I cook a lot, and it's literally like a stick blender. Chris, I think you're looking at me inquisitively. It's like you know what immersion blender is?
Please explain.
Okay, so
The inquisitive look was correct.
it's literally like a handheld blender. Like there's a like a metal stem, and then at the bottom it's about
Like-
that big, and there's a blade in it. And what you do is you literally can do it in the pan. So as you're making a sauce or things like that, you're blending it as you're cooking, and it's the this is gonna sound really stupid.
First of all, this is a big story, dude. Read the papes.
All right, yeah, I am getting excited. For
What's
my
the difference
immersion blender.
between that and
Get outta
those
here.
things
Get outta
that you mix like baking shit with, like with the 2 little prongs? What's the
Oh,
difference
so,
between that?
dude, that's just a mixer. So a mixer has a bunch of different attachments, and it depends on what you're gonna make. I think you're teasing me now. All right,
Nope,
we are-
I'm not.
oh, dude. So
Genuine
no,
ignorance.
So
Genuine stupidity.
That's
Please
fantastic.
enlighten
not at
me.
all. No, I like cooking. I always have.
Doesn't answer the question.
I know, dude. Are you talking about like a mixer like for bread and doughs
We
and
can
things like
move
that?
on.
Sorry.
We'll cut this
I'm
out.
excited about my immersion blender. I'm sorry, Christopher. We got all of our gifts were food based. Like we got in it like a juicer. We got cutting boards, all the stuff, all the fun stuff. What else, Julie?
Oh, I just Googled it. Okay, yeah, I've seen those. Cool. Good stuff.
Okay. I don't know. I watched. Yeah. Anyway, so our Christmas, and then before Christmas, actually, my dad came over and we made tamales. Made tamales, dude.
Oh yeah, how'd those go? You were talking about them. They
Dude.
come out bueno.
We're still eating them to this day. Julie and I just vacuum sealed the rest of them. I can't believe that our first shot we made pretty good tamales. Whee! I mean,
I
Nice,
don't
good
know. He's
job.
back.
oh, yeah, dude, we did it right. We got like lard, like actually like meat lard, not just like vegetable shortening or anything like that. Got the lard to mix with the masa and all that. So we
Mm.
did it up, dude. We started the meat like 2 days prior. So we're and then we actually seasoned the masa with the seasoning from the meat. So the meat juice, like the chicken juice, I would put it in there instead of bouillon, and then the beef I would put in there instead of bouillon. So
Oh, that sounds
turned out
fantastic.
Keegan, do you want to say anything about meat juice, or you good?
I mean, that was out of freaking left field.
No
Keegan
comment at this
Keegan
time.
has had enough meat
We're
juice
going
to
to
last a
we're
long
going to
time.
trial soon. My lawyer and I have spoken.
Has
And
advised me to
looking for a settlement.
Yeah, I know. Keegan has had enough meat juice to last 3 life sentences, you know?
Oh,
I got some blood work back, and that's pretty much all it was.
Oh
Gosh
God,
dang it.
bless
But
it.
I was actually going to ask you, Keegan, since this is the New Year's episode and you're the most Irish one here, is it Auld Lang Syne or what is that song? And when you sing it, do you sing it in Irish? Is that a Gaelic song?
We're shipping out to Boston.
Right? Probably. I honestly don't know off the top of my head.
I just figured that's some shit that Keegan would know, you know?
Some
Yeah.
Gaelic like tune. He just starts spouting out. That would be
Come
pretty
to
sweet.
hear the hand
Yeah,
of
exactly.
the
All of a
Close
sudden,
My
enough.
in-laws probably do, but I don't know I don't know Galen, to be
All right.
honest.
Well, ask it.
I was,
Ask your in-laws. Let me know. Let me know what it means.
I will.
But anyway, yeah, New Year's episode, holidays, all that stuff going on, which is also why I've been completely unresponsive on all social medias. But I've been out doing holiday stuff. Doing holiday stuff.
'Tis the season.
It is. So, but you know what?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Surprisingly, I watched that too. I watched Home Alone, but we talked about that already. But surprisingly, even though it's a dead season, it is not a dead season for SDFC because they're still making moves, dude. They're still doing stuff.
Still making them.
I know. So we signed another goalkeeper, Pablo Cisniega, for 1 year. He's from Mexico City. He's played around a few different spots. But yeah, we actually have the option to re-sign him in 2025 and 2026 if we so choose, which the timing is interesting because Duran Ferri, who is our San Diego F.C.'s very, very first signing in their history of the team, which is the coolest shit ever. They extended his loan with Norchland, which is part of the Right Stream Academy. So they extended that to June 2025. So that's an interesting, I don't know, that's an interesting bit. How do you guys feel about that? Those two
Norchland is a
moves.
club in Norway, for those who don't know. Go ahead, Call.
Oh no, it
Denmark.
sounds cool. Good.
Denmark,
Yeah.
right?
I was gonna say I think it's Norway, but that's like we watched Die Hard and they were talking. Remember that one scene when they're talking about, well, now the kidnappers or the people being kidnapped are gonna experience Stockholm syndrome, and he's like from Sweden, or and he like misspeaks. But anyway, I think it's pretty dope that Duran's just going to be over there for another year and just get more reps with the academy. And it sounds like maybe they're just going to groom him to ultimately be playing for us. I mean, who knows?
He had tweeted and he said, goodbye, Southern California, off to Norway. And he said, oh, looking forward to the opportunity and I'll see you guys in a couple years. Like, yeah, I think they are kind of putting all their hopes in him, like Cole said, like in a couple years, get him a lot of reps. It's cool. I'm happy for him.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him. He's a U.S. national, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Isn't he
He's
from
played
San
for
Diego?
under like 16, under 15. I don't even know the echelon, but he literally just played for our under 17s or under 19s very
16s
recently.
or something. Yeah. Or not 16.
No,
but
he's been in our system for
Mhm.
100%.
Be cool if SDFC's first signing ever turned out to be like a stud U.S. men's national team keeper, like our keeper of the future. That'd be awesome. I think it's really good for him to get some European experience at a young age, potentially Champions League experience. Who knows if he's going to be starting or not? But just being a part of that, learning a new culture, he's going to grow a ton, both as a player and a human. Look at me.
I mean, I know you say that kind of as a joke, but that's really what you want. I mean, you want maturity in your locker room and things like that. And considering that SCFC signed, he was 16 at the time when they signed him or something like that. Like,
17,
dude,
yeah.
I don't know. I also, I will always have a soft spot for him just because of that. It's just like all that pressure and all that stuff. I was just telling Julie before the episode, we were talking about, what we're going to talk about. It was like, dude, I will now be a Duran Ferree fan for the rest of my life. Like no matter what, no matter where he goes and all that stuff.
Yep.
So,
Don't
but
get a
I
root
do,
for him and cheer him on forever.
dude, for
Sorry,
real, seriously. And no, Chris, like to your point, Northland's literally like they've played in the Champions League. Like that's a legit team. And for him to even be training with those coaches or to be trying to compete for a spot in a team like that, it's it I don't know, from a fan perspective, that seems like it's only going to pay dividends.
Here's a question. Out of the 5 of us, producer Trev included, at 17 years old, who would have been the most likely to become a professional soccer player?
Oh,
I
boy.
would say probably Nate. Definitely not Keegan.
Yep.
He was fucking
Not
up
me at
left
that
and right.
time.
I can't run.
No.
It'd be Nate. Nate or
Probably
Trev.
Nate.
I don't have any skills though. It would all be like,
I was really
Probably
hoping
maybe Trevor.
someone-
Trevor's a runner. He could
Yeah.
juke and weave if he wanted to.
Dude, it's
Maybe not
low.
this time.
He would tear it up.
really hoping one of you would have said me, just one, but yeah, it's fine.
well, you started
Whammy.
you started the conversation and sent it out to us, so it's hard to,
Yeah, then you go, not Keegan. I'm not picking you. Go, not me. Fuck you, not you.
It was a BMX riding competition. I'd have been. I would have jumped
That would have
right
been
in.
called. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Colonial foot soldier. Hey, actually, at the age of 17, who would be more likely to be a professional Counter-Strike player, Christopher or Colonial? I didn't want to start this. I didn't even start this.
I have
out.
my own
boy.
movies,
Fine,
bro.
It's Colin.
Is it Colin?
Oh yeah.
I went to a
Way
tournament.
better than me.
Interesting.
I actually went to yeah, exactly. See, that was
Nice.
me planting the bomb, winning the objective.
Dude, nice.
Yeah,
We
Colin's
got our
way
asses
better
kicked,
than
but I
me.
went to one.
That's still like you were obviously playing enough to where you had a team, you had a strategy, all that stuff. Like that's
Oh
it.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
cool. Chris, but you'd be the professional FIFA player, right?
at that time you were kicking my ass for sure, and you still give me a tough time to this day.
I would say I'm probably the best FIFA player here.
Ooh.
That is
We need a live
correct.
stream a tournament.
Hey, we had a
Settle it.
tournament in Montana, and I dominated you guys.
Well, you know what? We should do a
Awesome.
tournament and everybody can only pick SDFC. And then
There you go.
Ooh, that'd be fun,
That'd
like
be
a Civil
fun.
War. Yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be a fun
There you
Civil
go.
War.
I'm down.
I'm in.
yeah.
Put it on
Speaking
the
of that,
calendar.
how exciting is it? Trev and I were just talking about this on Christmas. How awesome is it going to be able to play as SDFC? Like, that's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
so much fun.
Can't wait.
I
right
actually
around the
didn't think
corner.
about that until right this second when you guys were talking about yeah. Oh my God. That's like our team, you guys.
Right? Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, I'm playing at the stadium that's like less than 2 miles from my house on FIFA.
That'd be
Look at
rad.
that.
And-
the digital version is better than in real life. So I'm just But no, dude, like that is exciting. And the team is already kind of filled out. We talked about the expansion draft and this draft and that draft. And I'm sure we've missed players and all that stuff. But I am glad that we have like a little bit of time before the first game to study up on the players and all that. Because we have, dude, like Alexander Mighton. For those that have watched him play for, I think, Nottingham Forest, just a couple games and those types of things, like you can see he has quality. You can see it, but he has not gotten a lot of game time or anything like that. So it's those types of players that I feel like SCFC has kind of grabbed, and I'm really pumped. I'm really pumped on that. Like it makes me really excited, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah, I think Mighton's going to be I don't want to say pleasant surprise, but I think he's going to be one of our core players. I think he's going to be a huge playmaker for us, setting up Chucky.
I feel like Mighton has that. The announcers are going to be like, "Where did this guy come from?" And we're just gonna show them this what we're talking about right now. He came from the right to dream, dude.
Or it'll just be Keegan streaking on the field. Where did this guy come from?
Free Diddy. Um, saw
Oh,
I saw
no.
too. Patty's coming back. You know, that hamstring injury. He's coming back now too. He didn't had hasn't played much the last couple months, but I'm hoping that he's healthy for camp, as well, because I know a couple guys are coming off being injured, so it'll be good if everybody can get healthy, start camp healthy. Hopefully, don't get injured. Obviously, preseason as well, but it's gonna, yeah, it's fun. I think
Oh,
we're gonna have a good
absolutely.
squad.
I'm not mad at the fact that, Chucky didn't play so many games before he comes to SCFC because he had that injury, kind of at the end stint of his PSV career. But of course, as we've mentioned many times, when he got injured, he was the top goal scorer in the league, in the Dutch league. So it's like he did that, got injured, rested up, whatever, chilling out. Now he's coming to SCFC, like best case scenario in my mind.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's pretty wild. He was leading the league for PSV.
Dude, and and he came off the bench for like half the times he played, and he was still scoring goals like crazy. That's our boy.
I think
Sorry, buddy.
he's gonna go off this year. If he starts the season healthy too, I think like he's our, as of now, pending if we sign another DP, but he's like our main guy, obviously. So I think he could just, he's been playing over there, comes to MLS. I really think he could start the year hot. Be really, really, he will be, but like super good to begin.
And dude, speaking of designated players, Keegan, you were the one that sent the little blurb from an article. One of our major owners is from Egypt. Actually, I think the richest person in Egypt. And Mohamed Salah is also from Egypt. And Mohamed Salah said today that him and Liverpool are, I don't know. I don't know what he said. I wanted to say miles apart, but he's European, so it's kilometers apart. And I didn't even think there was any type of distance mentioned. I just did that myself. But San Diego FC was mentioned as a random spot he might go. How do you guys feel about Mohamed Salah, who I think, from what I can see, from what he did today and things like that, he's a pretty good soccer player.
What was the context of them saying what did it say? Like, oh, maybe I'll go to SDFC, maybe I'll go to LAFC, maybe I'll go to Miami. Like, what did he? What
Yeah,
was?
Keegan, what was it an article just like, since everybody knows him in Liverpool, their contract talks are kind of at a stall. Was it just the places that he could potentially go?
Yeah, so he hasn't said any specific comments, even though he and Liverpool are a couple clicks apart, it's safe to say. But no, it was basically their listing, his article listing like possible landing places if he doesn't reach an agreement with Liverpool. A lot of them suspect he's probably going to go to the Saudi league, but then besides PSG, the next one then was SDFC, and it was kind of like, we know you're probably thinking, why would he go there? And it says, SDFC's owner, who's Egyptian, has said outright he's very keen on getting Mohammed, and obviously they're linked as well, and that it would be a good fit for him. That they're pushing hard for him. So obviously this is all supposedly, but I thought it was interesting that I haven't seen an article really list SDFC. It's always been us saying, oh, possibly, but this was like the first one where it was besides the Saudi league, PSG, and then it was SDFC was the next possible landing spot. So it's kind of cool to be on the map.
Let me paint you a little picture here. Let me just
Come on, Picasso. What do you got
just
for me?
paint you a little picky pick.
Come on, Bob Ross, do it.
Woo-wee. All right. Well, let's just say June. June is the transfer window, right? Is it June or July when the summer transfer window opens? July?
January, usually.
I can't.
Well, no,
remember.
that's the winter one, but there's the summer one as well.
Oh,
Let's just say come July 3rd. Paint you a picture here. Just imagine. Close
What
your
is
eyes.
it, July
Everybody-
to September?
Yeah. Shut up.
Sorry.
Close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. Let's just say we have Colin's just ignoring me like, oh God. Kevin De Bruyne,
Give it to me.
Shugi Lozano, Mo Salah
Get
are
the fuck
three
outta here.
DPs.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
that would be the trifecta. Heaven has
Can
come, and
you
our name
hear-
is
Yeah, right.
KDB
You
Salah.
Yeah, those would literally,
imagine.
we would
We would
nickname them the three
dominate.
wise men. Like that would be,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Nice.
Good
mean,
lord,
we
that would
would-
be incredible.
Instantly would be the best team in the league. No one would even be close to that level of talent, I don't think.
Oh, I
No.
don't
I mean,
even think it's
Messi,
close.
Suarez,
Inter
you can
Miami,
argue.
everyone included, every single team included. I agree with you. Sorry, I got excited from that, Christopher.
But I mean, can you imagine? Let's say KDB comes in January, and then we said we were gonna. TJ was saying probably summer for our third DP. Salah could be available. Egyptian, the ties are there.
If we go
Crazy,
off to a
man.
hot start and start winning and like are in the hunt early, you never know. If then they're like, man, we could make a stamp on it. Oh my God, I'm gonna dream of this for the next 6 months. It'd be amazing.
I mean, he would be able to go to San Diego and be one of the top paid athletes in the United States. And again, live in San Diego and invest in San Diego. It's like, in my opinion, like if players aren't super stoked to do that, who are even eyeing MLS at all, then you'd have zero business sense, or you're not like, you just don't realize like what San Diego has to offer. That's genuinely how I feel.
I think a
I don't
big thing though
know.
is
Go ahead.
oh, go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
I don't know that they would be one of the top paid athletes in the U.S. Maybe the top paid soccer player in the U.S. But
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
Is that
Like,
Juan Soto?
I mean, yeah, exactly. Juan Soto just signed a $1 billion deal, basically.
I was just gonna say, except for baseball. Baseball doesn't count. Baseball doesn't.
Yeah, their contracts and basketball are kind of crazy too. But
Football too. I mean, they get paid ridiculous, like way more than MLS, except for unless your name is Messi.
That's the thing
Really?
though. Messi's contract had like, Apple stock. And I know what does he get a team like Beckham had? So I wonder if other guys are going to be waiting out for that
Was-
as well.
Dude, the
So-
reason I say that though, wasn't Beckham literally one of the top paid athletes in the United States when he came to Galaxy way back in the day?
Yep, he was. Yeah,
Right?
it was like a 10-year, at the time, I think $100 million contract.
I think Mohamed Salah could do the.
That's nothing now.
That is.
But yeah, it's not that
You-
much now.
10 million a year. You
Yeah.
could get guy in a softball team's making that. Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe so, dude. And you know what? That I am very ignorant I have no idea like what the best quarterback or what the best running back is making right now. So you're right. I'm talking out of my butt.
You-
No.
you'd
I'm
get
just trying to get
paid,
Mohamed Salah to come to the team.
Salah. Yeah, you'd get paid.
He'd get paid. Yeah. He could be top MLS besides
That
being
being
the
said,
best.
though, he would probably, I mean, he would 100% get more if he went to Saudi. That's
Yeah.
just the cool
Well,
part.
yeah, but then you're gonna sell your soul.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want him here, and I want to pay him everything. But
No, dude. I know what you mean. I would rather. Yeah. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth, Chris.
I can't. I've never been able to handle it, and it's a problem. I'm talking to my therapist about it. We'll get there. BetterHelp.com if you guys want to sponsor us. Yeah.
No,
it's important. It's important.
It is important.
It really is, actually.
It is. No, but there is either which way, as you can see, we're excited for all the rumors, for everybody. We have, and not only that, like what's exciting is these are the players we're talking about: Kevin De Bruyne and Mohamed Salah. Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of
I know, right? It's crazy.
here! Ooh,
I
We
would
get
have
one
never-
of them.
Yeah, I would have never thought
give me
Like-
half of one of them.
Yeah.
when this all
Minotaur,
started.
man.
Yeah, it's like a centaur.
Minotaur KDB. Sorry.
When this all
He's
started,
like an Esquilax. Sorry.
all right,
Sorry.
Well, yeah, no, he'd be a
It's
deadly
over.
striker. He
The head of a
wouldn't be able to
rabbit
hang
and the
with it.
horse of a rabbit. Sorry. All right, go. Sorry.
The horse of a
Oh
rabbit.
no, I'm
Yes.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, Chris.
Jesus. Yeah.
Nope.
You're the Jesus to reset us, Trev.
The
Nope,
Simpsons
nope.
jokes just come to my head, and then I mess them up, and Keegan makes fun of me for it. Sorry, Christopher.
I was just gonna say, a year ago when this all started, I would have never thought that we would have been in the mix for someone like KDB or Mo Salah. Like Chucky was a huge signing for us, but that is sort of in line of the level of player that I would have expected we'd go after. But like KDB and Salah are on the next level, so just the fact that we're in those conversations is unexpected, to say the least.
I can't agree more, and that's not like that's a no diss to anybody else, but literally, I think that arguably they are the two best players on the planet Earth right now at soccer. So that blows my mind.
You could agree more if you wanted.
I couldn't.
It's just all quiet.
I couldn't. Speaking of agreeing with people, though, I've brought up Emma Hayes and Lindsey Horan like about 1,000,000 times. I bring up Emma Hayes all the time because I'm a Chelsea fan, and she was the coach of Chelsea's women's team, which is the best women's team in the world. And she really brought the standard up. Like Emma Hayes is a wonderful coach. She started her coaching career professionally here in the United States. Went over to England, dominated, was one of the best pundits in Euro 2018, something like that. Wonderful pundit, wonderful coach, brought up many times. And then Lindsey Horan, obviously one of the best players in the world. And she's recently married or fiance to our sporting director, Tyler Heaps. So I loaded up a video for all you guys. I've talked about Emma Hayes and them in this interview. I've seriously, this is like the third time, but I finally uploaded it so you guys can watch it. Do you guys mind bringing that up and watching it real quick? It's a minute long, like it's not short. So I'll do the little hand gesture and we can edit out us just sitting there watching it like this, and then we can get into the conversation.
Or I'll probably just edit the clip over our faces. So.
I mean, usually you put it in the center, but hey,
Yeah,
you want to do, editor?
So we
Yeah, I watched the videos.
All right, count us down. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, you say that.
3, 2, 1.
I want to just actually say something that I think is really important because, you know, as someone who came in, this leader beside me, you don't see all the work she does off of the pitch. You don't see all the conversations she has, whether it's help nurture a young player or whether it's to settle nerves or to remind people of their confidence or to push back on the things that matter most. And she has put performance first. She has put winning first. And yes, we were at an Olympics, but not at any point did, on our days off, we do unnecessary things or do things that put the team's performance at jeopardy. She took hard decisions with the players, and I really admire that in her. I can see not only why she's the leader of this team, but she made my job so much easier because she was firm with everyone, but also very fair. And I'm delighted for Lindsey because she deserves that and doesn't always get the credit she deserves, and it's been an honor for me to work with her. What the hell? I mean that. You know I mean that.
It's very sweet. I'm getting all choked up over here. You didn't warn me. I'm a
nice?
softie. You know this.
Dude,
It was
but that's
very nice.
very endearing, very dude, seriously, I've been watching Keegan like, what the fuck?
there's something out
Where?
here. Sorry.
But
Oh my god. No.
no, I guess I should do the hand wave again.
That was very yeah.
You don't need to.
Yeah, right. Chris is gonna edit this all in. But no, Colonial, I mean it's very nice, very endearing, right?
Oh, very much so. Yeah, I love that. You gotta be, you gotta be tough, and you gotta, you're in a competition, and but you know that you can also do it a certain way and go about it a certain way. So she seems like a class act, and Emma Hayes and Lindsey Horan, kudos to both of you.
Right? Yeah, no, it makes me excited. Chris didn't have audio for that, and Keegan had coyotes, but it's a
Well,
wonderful video.
I was about to cry, so thanks.
I thought it was very sweet. They have it's cool to see that kind of relationship too and respect for each other. It was great. It was very, very nice to see. That's
Dude,
awesome.
it's
Congrats to her.
Dude, for real. And it's just crazy to me again, being such a Emma Hayes fan and a Lindsey Horan fan, and then to see them together and then those things being said is like, damn, dude, hell yeah. That's sick.
That's cool.
It's cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I didn't hear it. The audio didn't work for me. I'm gonna have to watch it later.
That's okay.
Hey, but I saw her tearing up, and I was like, man.
Yeah, but for all you know, she was like talking shit about her dog or something.
Exactly.
I ran your dog over.
You put her on. Yeah, dog's a piece of shit. I fucking hate her dog. I try. Yeah.
She's crying. She hung my dog up in the locker room. Like, your dog sucks.
Jesus.
to get a reaction out of me. Chris, I want to see a reaction video of you just holding the phone here and then the camera's here and you're watching it and you're crying, like this. You're just like, man, Emma Hayes, Lindsey Horan, and then we'll edit that into the episode. It'd be beautiful.
And then you pan to the screen and it's just Landon Donovan scoring against Algeria.
Why do you got to clown me for crying about that every time? No, I'm just joking.
I'm crying with you, my friend.
Fuck yeah, we were.
Look at Nate's screen.
Oh damn.
Oh, what in the world?
Ladies and gentlemen, I've developed a device for traveling through time, which I call a time machine.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I don't
just
know.
like all of a sudden
Hey,
just
all of a sudden there were disco lights on me, and I was in the disco, and then I'm here with y'all.
You should
As-
do that,
all
Doc.
right.
As
the
I was
lights
float as I was floating through space, I heard that the ectoplasmic mist doesn't work anymore, and now we travel through time via light.
Oh,
Via
we're
light
live
beams.
right now? Oh
Yeah, I
shit. Oh shit. What's up, 70s Nate?
70s Nate.
I thought we were gonna do the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I was confused.
What do you
too.
mean? The 70s Nate doesn't even know what you're talking about. He's just been here. There's been disco balls, and then he's been here the whole. What are you talking about?
Look, I don't know
What's up,
about you
70s
guys,
Nate?
but in the 70s, time travel was a big deal. I guess it's not a big deal in 20.
It's a
whenever
pretty big
this
deal,
is.
man. You look good.
Whatever this is. I don't know. I just travel through time, dude. I'm just here to do a quiz game from what I've been told.
You came specifically to give us a quiz game through. I love that. You came 50 years to give us a quiz game.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It's only a game.
Nice.
Why you have to be mad?
Holy shit, they let Russians in the USA right now? What is going on?
For now.
I heard that there's two brothers that are tied right now.
Oh,
Look
Are
at
they
him.
tied in grooviness?
definitely not.
Not this time.
I see this guy, whatever his name is, Keegan. I feel like he wants to talk about stuff like the Iranian hostage crisis and the IRA bombing a plane, a Pan Am plane. Is that the type of 70s stuff you want to talk about, Keegan? Too bad, because we're doing soccer shit, dude. Boom.
Thank you, 70s
Hell
Nate.
yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Billy Jack? All right, let's do this. 1970s.
Let's do it. This is the final of the season. Is that what's going on, 70s Nate?
I feel like the weed is really stronger, these days than it did.
Oh,
back
it
in the
is. Yeah,
70s.
you've stepped into the right age, my friend.
Dang, this guy's over here giggling like a schoolgirl. All right.
You look so good with hair.
There's
I
new
know,
technology.
Emotional damage.
Are you making fun of my permanent that I just got? That's the long form of perm, Chris. It's permanent.
Oh, I
Get
know.
it?
My mom has been getting perms for years.
Oh man,
No,
that smell is.
it smells terrible. But no, I'm not making fun of it. It looks fantastic. It's a real mop.
You better not. You better not be a jive turkey like that. We don't fucking tolerate jive turkeys in the 70s. All right. This is weird. The future's weird. All right, quiz game.
Wait, so sorry, 70s Nate. Colin brought up a good point. So is this the final quiz game of the season that
Yes.
you're aware of? I don't know if you're
Yeah, are you like
Ooh.
even in the loop on anything, or you just got here a couple minutes ago?
I just went
Did-
through a wormhole
the other
via
Nate
the
leave you
speed of
notes?
light via a disco ball. I don't. Yes, I have a piece of paper in front of me, and that's it. Have you ever seen that movie where they grow the corn and Matthew McConaughey's daughter's older than him? It's like that. Okay.
Signs?
Interstellar. Great movie. Jessica Chastain, who he's referring to.
I don't know though because I'm from the 70s and I've only
Yes,
watched The
I was gonna
Godfather
say that.
and those types of movies.
That movie would blow your mind, man.
Yeah, you don't watch it. Don't
Blow
watch
your
it.
hair off.
Is it as crazy as Soylent Green? They're eating humans. It's humans. All right. You guys ready?
None of us
Right.
know these 70s references
We
because
get.
Yeah,
Oh,
because we're
use
not
a time
old.
machine. Disco ball yourself back to the 70s. You'll have a great time, Chris. Chris would just sit there and be like, do you guys have karaoke in the 70s? And be like, are you kidding me? And she'd be like, at first I was afraid. I was petrified. I kept thinking I could never live without Chris by my side. All right. 1971 NASL season. I'm going to give you a city, and then I'm going to give you two team names. NASL is the top league in the United States right now in the 70s. Pele has played there. Beckenbauer's played there. Freaking this Italian guy that's really good. I watched a documentary on has played there. So
They got a documentary on him in the
Yeah.
70s?
yes. Yeah, it's grainy as fuck, but not the fake grainy like that Lakers bullshit. Because that show fucking sucks ass. Just so you guys know, that's such a
I
that's
like that
literally the
show.
most overrated show I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, I'm
Well,
from
it
the
got
70s. I haven't even
canceled,
seen that
so
show.
I don't think it's overrated.
Yeah, I like
Show sucks
70s.
ass.
It got
All right.
canceled.
You guys ready?
It's a good show.
Yes, sir.
NASL teams, 1971 season. I'll give you the town, 2 team names. You tell me which is the correct team name. Ready?
Yep.
Dallas in NASL 1971. Were they the Tornado or the Cyclone? I should do this in current tense because that's where I live. It's just all the 70s. Nondescript year in the 70s. So I can talk about all 70s stuff, carte blanche. You cool
Good.
cats ready for this? Dallas Tornado.
Ah,
Yes, sir.
damn
Like
it.
the Texas Tornadoes, Christopher.
Shut up.
Merry
70s, mate.
Christmas, you filthy animal.
Chris, you know the Texas Tornadoes because it was Freddie Fender in the Texas Tornadoes. Hey, baby, que paso? You know that song. Get out of here. All right.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
you
you're talking
do.
about.
You literally drunk dialed me one time and you were like, do you know Freddie Fender? And I said, yeah. And I started singing the song and you were
yeah.
like, that's the song that's playing.
That's right.
But anyway, I'm glad you remember these amazing moments I just randomly gave you. That's fine.
I drunk dialed you 50 years ago. Indeed, I
And
remember
I was
that.
ready for it. I was ready. And I even answered. And then I gave you. Anyway, you guys ready? Rochester, NASL, 1971. Were they the Rochester Knights or the Rochester Lancers? / are they? Present tense.
Hachi? Jew Hachi?
You jokers ready? Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Rochester Lancers is the right answer.
Damn it. Knew it was that too.
Well, if you knew it, you would have wrote that.
Yeah, I know, but
Idiot.
Keegan was like, what is this? Carlsbad High School? All right. NASL 1971 season, Toronto. Were they the Toronto Canadiens or the Toronto Metros?
Alrighty then.
It is the 70s.
I have many leather bound books. All right, you guys ready? Toronto Metros.
Fuck. Well, Colin just basically won.
Wow.
What's the score right now?
I have 1.
That's
Colin has 3. Keegan has none. I
It's
think.
0. I've gone against my better intuition.
Oh,
I go,
wow.
no, it's got to be this one.
I
It's
got to
always
win
the-
out, and Colin's got to lose out.
All right.
Edit it.
Montreal. Was it the Montreal Rio or the Montreal Olympique?
What's the first one?
Come again?
Rio. R-I.
Rio?
Olympique. Olympique.
Spooky.
Marseille.
One of my
Marseille
favorite
right
sound
now.
drops. I love that one.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
It was the now it was the Olympique. Olympique. God,
I
it's
got
hard to
one.
say.
So it is the Olympique.
I'm not French Canadian. I can't say it.
Well, if it's Olympique, I got it right. I am the winner, I think.
They had
Tatis.
Pacifico in the 70s? Congrats, Colin. Fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
Congrats, call.
As a matter of fact, they did have Pacifico in the 70s, but you actually had to go to Mexico to drink it, which I have done. Thanks, though.
Congrats, Colin, on winning the
Congrats,
Tatis bobblehead.
Yeah.
70s.
Thank you. I wish
We're not talking about Fernando Tatis Sr. We're talking about Fernando Tatis Jr., who is a prolific baseball player in our age.
I mean, I have a crystal ball, and Tatis Sr. played in the 90s and also got popped for steroids. So, like father, like son, you know what I mean? All right, y'all. Boom, boom, boom. Who's going to make a run?
we have one more question on the quiz game if you wanted to, but we don't have
If
to.
you want, I mean, I had two. We'll just give all the questions. How about that?
Sure.
St. Louis Raiders, St. Louis Stars.
This
Hit
guy's saying
us.
stars.
Hit us with it.
Stars.
Fairly alarmed here.
The Stars.
Damn.
Fuck.
I'm good at this one.
Washington. Was it the Washington Covert or the Washington Dart?
Is this state or district?
Yes. What were the answers?
Keegan, I had this Wikipedia page up and I literally wrote this quiz game in 2 minutes, and I'm not joking. Colin and Trevor can attest.
What's Wikipedia?
That's just good. Yeah, what?
It's like
you
an
heard-
it's like an encyclopedia, but except
is correct.
it's on a terminal. 'Cause that's what they're called back in the 70s, was terminals. Shut up, Chris.
Terminal.
I can still say 70s computer stuff. It was the Washington Dart.
Yay, I got one.
All right, last question. I had 2 tiebreaker questions just in case. Atlanta. Was it the Atlanta Tomahawks or the Atlanta Chiefs?
Tomahawks.
It was the Chiefs.
Oh, man.
Yay.
I mean, it is the Chiefs.
Well, now someone can make a run.
Go ahead, winner boy. Nice comeback, by the way. Nice win.
Yeah, good win call.
Oh, there he goes. He runs so weird.
He smiles as he runs.
Hey, 70s Nate.
As he runs.
70s Nate, thank you for joining us. Just phenomenal.
Groovy.
Phenomenal.
Thanks for letting me enjoy the future a little bit. I'm not going to say, that I'm super nonplussed on the future, but you guys really didn't do me, any favors in regards to getting excited for the future. I'm
Do you, hey, I was just going to say, do you want to do this?
Bye.
Oh, man,
See ya.
that time machine is first class.
It just kind of melts.
Turn off the lights. You can't see the disco lights.
So Nate just doesn't appear for the rest of the episode.
You can still
Ladies
see
and
like
gentlemen, I've
There we
developed
go.
a device for traveling through time, which I call a time machine.
Nice. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Woo!
Oh, hey, what's up?
Uh,